Hey, what up, guys? So, it's happening today. We're going to tear down the GTO. I've been putting it off for quite some time now, and just because I want to be able to drive it and figure out what was wrong with it. We took it out to the Concrete Cowboys first show of the year, and the only way we were able to use my brakes, we found out the issue, that caliper needs to get rebuilt, had a lot of rocks and dirt in it. So I took Irv's caliper, stuck it on there for now for that event. Now I have to rebuild that caliper, hopefully get a fresh hood on here. That one's all broken up. Take all the stickers off. New side skirts, new back bumper, new back flares or quarters, whatever you want to call them. Pretty much do all of that and get it ready, fresh Nardo gray, to get the livery on it. Also, we're going to be sticking these guys in there, but when I got stuff powder coated, I didn't tell them to tape it off. So we have to take these guys off, use some paint stripper, some wire brushes, clean it up in there, get these guys back in there. And I noticed that it was a pain to get the bolts in with the solid mounts. So I have to figure out if the subframe is bent or what's going on with that. If the car's bent, whatever the case may be. And also we have a Showtime angle kit that I never put on here. It's been sitting in the box. We're gonna try to get that on there before LS Fest. Mainly my goal is right now to get the back, to get those bushings in, get the alignment done. Once the alignment's done there, I can set my quarter panels where I want them, send them off to get painted, do my side skirts, get painted, and then I can start working on the front end. If I get it done in time and I have enough time to put this angle kit and this subframe in the ute, that would be awesome. That way the ute would have some angle, and also I need to do the back suspension on the ute. So that would work out, but again, so much going on, so little time. And I'm tired of sitting in the garage working on cars. My time off was Australia. Before that, I was getting my car ready for Winter Jam. Before that, it was SEMA. So it's like nonstop, you know. So I just want to get these cars done. They're never done, but I just want to get it done and going so that I can enjoy it. And hopefully we don't wreck it, because I do wreck this thing all the time. So that's where those solid bushings go. We sprayed the Jasco or the paint stripper in there. And I got to take the exhaust off in a bit after I get the other side done as well. We have to use an alignment tool, make sure the cradle's centered. I also want to get rid of that flange there. So I'm going to have to take it to Livermore muffler, get rid of that flange, get rid of this, completely weld that. So we have a clamp there, and whoa, my hanger's hanging off over there. Got to fix that for sure. And a clamp up there. So we have to go pick up a tool from my dad's shop. I'm gonna go to a car meet for a second and then pick up the tool and come back and work on the subframe some more. Look at this guy. Cocks out, you know how it goes.
Oh God.
I don't miss, I don't play none, I don't diss, I don't say none. I go swish, that's an A1. I eat steak with no A1. Tell the chef, I said thanks. Tell I'm in the bank. Tell my mom I'm living good. Tell my kids don't stress a thing. I go back to back on the drops, drop a lot.
You guys invited the cops on your guys' cruise? It's not a sideshow.
That's not even what
Who does that? Oh, she's snitching.
I told him about Jose.
Alright, wheels are on.
So I was going to see if you guys had wheel studs for 2006 Corvette.
We got the bushings in there on both sides. I had to use a porter power against here to push. It's pretty ridiculous, but cold start. The injectors are too big, so it hates cold starts. But bushings are in. So the car's back on its. I drove it. It's back to normal. So back with the old polyurethane bushings, the back mount. I gotta try to show you guys, but so the mount there is solid, and with polyurethane bushings, the whole subframe would like shift while turning. You could feel the whole thing moving. So now we have the solid mounts back in. It feels a lot better. I have to get an alignment in the rear, make sure that's all set up. I think I'm going to try to do the new angle kit first. Hopefully have my buddy Kareem weld up the subframe, do the angle kit up front, and get it all aligned. That way the car will be completely done. Obviously go through it, fresh fluid plugs, then set all my panels on, get those done, and then get the panels painted, and then they're going to get a livery put on them, so I have to pull all the stickers off. And get everything fitting well, because like here my tire caught this. Never had that issue before, but I guess with new tires it's kind of killing it. And then on this side I ripped it off. So I got to put that back on. And possibly get a new hood to make this thing look proper, you know. Hopefully a new hood, new lip, and a new diffuser, so all of the carbon's fresh. But again, we'll see how it goes. I've been super busy, and whenever it's kind of hard to film all of this, especially when like I feel like I'm on a time crunch. I just feel so rushed, so I never end up filming a lot of it. But I got some driving footage. I drove to the store earlier and whatnot. We went to get parts for Wes's car, and we changed out the wheel studs on his car. So we got parts for that, and we took it to the store, and it drove fine. So this needs an alignment. So front subframe is torn apart. I had all the stock suspension on there. It was a pain. I didn't get the video, but I brought it out here. Need to send that steering rack to get rebuilt, so I have a fresh steering rack as well. So we're going to chop this down, and then if we have enough time, we'll send it to Finish Logic, get it all powder coated with this other suspension. Same color as the GTO suspension, which is like I don't know if you can see it. So it's that orange color. So we're going to put a whole new subframe with angle on this car, probably a new steering rack, all new joints. So the whole front end will be new. All the old stuff will go straight onto the ute. We ordered Willwoods, but I don't know if they're going to make it in time, so probably just do some 6-piston Brembos. Yeah, so everything from this car will go over there, and then we'll do we'll powder coat the rear subframe for the ute that we bought from Australia as well, from Showtime. We'll get that powder coated as well. I don't know about the control arms because I don't know if I'm going to use them yet. I probably should do it even though I don't know if I'm going to use them or not. I just don't know if I want to tear it apart and pull all the bearings and all that crap out because it's a pain in the ass. But I might just do it. Shout out to my guys over there at Project Torque wearing their hoodie right now. But yeah, we're going to get this over to Randy's. We're going to chop it down. I'll show you guys the whole process on relocating the steering rack. Unfortunately, Showtime no longer makes this kit, so everybody that's been like blowing me up about angle kits, there's a guy named Ryan Flano. I'll put his Instagram on here. He's going to be making a new kit for GTOs, and there's also another guy on Facebook who's making a kit out of the FDF Fab kit, but he's making custom subframes, and I haven't seen it get tested yet, so we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, Ryan will add his Instagram here. He's going to have a couple of dope dudes try them out. We'll possibly try it out on the ute as well, and we'll probably save the Showtime stuff for the GTO just in case we break the GTO. I have spare parts, you know. All right, so we're heading over to Randy's. So Randy's gonna weld that subframe up for me. I'm learning how to weld, so I can weld it enough to probably hold, but it's probably gonna look like crap. And I don't know if my 110 welder's gonna weld enough to like hold that piece from breaking. So Randy has a 220 welder and he knows how to weld. He's gonna take care of it for me. And I really need to see what the hell's going on right here. It's like leaking water in here and back there. Thought I fixed it, but I don't know. I don't know what's up with these new cars. The Chevy SS does something like this too, and it's ridiculous. So we'll see you guys there. Yo, you don't have gloves?
I do. I just choose not to wear them.
Alrighty, so we're back at home. Got everything taken apart, all of the ends taken out of here, all of the bolts and everything taken off. I just have to tell them certain things that they have to tape off, not to get powder in. And the subframe is done. Shout out to Randy. That's the rear subframe to the Ute. It's tubular from Showtime. So Showtime sent me that out a while ago, but it was stuck in customs for a decent amount of time. And this pretty much is all of the angle kit that's going to go on the GTO. So all that we're going to get coated, slap all of that in here, take all of that out, put it with the Ute. So it's a tubular rear subframe for the Ute and adjustable, has these adjustable things for the camber. And the diff is supposed to be raised up a couple of inches to help the axles at a lowered ride height. These are also the IRS shortening kit, so they shorten the rear control arms. The thing with that, though, is I don't know if it's going to be too short. And I was going to get those powder coated, but I just don't feel like pulling them apart and having to buy new bearings and all that, you know. So I think we're just going to take that stuff to Finish Logic, get that stuff powder coated, not worry about the control arms just because I don't know if I'm going to use those or the stock ones. Throw all that in there and then see how it goes from there.